go. Hi guys, welcome back to the Off the Script podcast, and we are back again this time with two special guests. One has not been on before. They come as a duo. How's it going, guys?
All good. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad, not so bad.
Is this video as well for YouTube?
Yes, always.
Bollocks.
Why?
I would have done my hair.
Oh no, it's fine, mate. I like the hat. It's a nice hat.
That's right.
Egg warmer.
Indeed. How's things going in general then, considering we're still in fucking lockdown?
Surviving.
Yeah, good days and bad days sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Better than we were on our own.
Better than we were on our own. We've got means to train and stuff like that. Not 100% optimal.
No.
Like 2 of the sessions a week are pretty optimal.
Yeah.
Can do what we want and we've got access to most things.
Yeah.
Twice a week, bro. We're limited to an hour.
Right.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, but
it's
at least,
hard.
yeah, but you're doing what you want. I'm not.
Yeah. It's hard, but it's like I've just like switched like my chain around. And you know, normally you do like 2 sets on the hack, 2 sets on a leg press.
Yeah.
I'll just do like 4 on the hack, so I don't have to get off it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And stuff like. But I'm enjoying that more.
Yeah.
Anything, so I'll probably just keep doing.
I mean, even that's kind of what I'm like at home anyway, because obviously limited equipment, limited exercise choice.
Yeah.
So I tend to do 3 to 4 sets now.
Yeah.
Per exercise.
It's like when you find something you like, I just rinse it. So like, I won't do anything for hamstrings, but line hamstring curls. I'll just do like 5 sets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, they're probably going to grow.
Yeah.
We've had some pretty brutal sessions.
Yeah, we've had some horrendous sessions.
Yeah.
Like, really good. I'm currently on a deload at the moment, so I'm 7 days off at the moment already, and I'm going back in on Saturday. So only 1 more day tomorrow. I've got to get through. I'm not itching to train now. At the start,
okay, good.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I've been hit by a bus, and it's been like a good week to do it for prep because I've lost like over 4 pounds.
Wow.
In the space of the week.
Than him.
And now So's bigger than me.
Fucking hell.
To be fair, when you put that picture up of us both,
I
was thinking, fucking hell, catching me up, man.
I actually thought we should get a shot next to each other.
Should we? No, we shouldn't. But the picture you put up, to be fair, was you like peak off season.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm like 20 pounds down now, so.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the height difference between you two?
I'm an inch.
You say you're 6 foot.
I'm taller than you.
Yeah, but like I'm 5'11", so it's literally just. But
yeah,
they're like vaguely the same.
There's not much in it, is there?
I don't wear heels, so he's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
You Christian?
Huh?
You wear the heels?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. So your prep, how's it going in terms of being productive still and getting that done?
Yeah, really good. To be fair, it's like I love it. Like So's very much needs an end date to diet. Like has to diet for a show. If she wouldn't you wouldn't want to do like a mini cut.
No, although that's what I'm doing now.
It's pretty much what you're doing now, yeah. But
I'm sort of like that as well, though. I don't like the idea of being in a deficit.
I can literally just diet tomorrow for nothing. It doesn't bother me. I like it. So, but there is an end date to this at the moment. It's still the end date. So I think I'm 6.5 weeks in, 21 pounds down. So it's come off quicker than it normally. I struggle at the start to like get it off.
Yeah,
tagging for a diet.
But we were.
Did you start fairly aggressive or not at all?
No, bro, my macros for like the first 3 weeks of dieting was like 725 carb on a training day, and like 575 on a rest day.
Okay, all right.
I lost like 6 pounds in them first 2 weeks just from that. But it was going from like 950.
And
of course.
Around Christmas.
Yeah, we were eating a lot.
So you just dropped off a ton of water retention as well.
Yeah, but we both started dieting January the 1st, pretty much.
No, 28th.
Well, I dieted first. I started putting some cardio in after Boxing Day.
We felt like shit. We were just like on Christmas Day. So we had 2 Christmas dinners. We had Christmas dinner at Christian's family's at about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we had Christmas dinner at 7 p.m. at my
What?
But so we were just like, fucking get me on the Stairmaster.
Absolute bloat lords.
I felt great that night.
Away as well for my birthday.
And we'd been away like the week before for So's birthday, and like ate, birthday, Jesus. We went to this Waffle House.
Cake thing
We both ordered a savoury one, and then Sophie's like, we'll probably share a savoury one after. Both got a sweet one after.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it was.
That was good, wasn't it?
But like, so to be fair, at peak offset, you weren't putting weight on.
No, I was at that point
And
where
that was
there was
like
nothing I could do. That's
easily 5,000 calories a day. Because it was like she would eat a diet, but then it'd be like, oh, I'm still hungry, so I'll just eat more.
Yeah.
But just not putting any weight. I wasn't really putting on any weight towards the end, and I was just eating whatever, to be honest. Because you know, when your appetite goes, you'd be like, oh, I'll just have a Subway instead of meal free.
I'm a bad influence.
Yeah, and then I remember the night before diet, I was like, I just saw this pizza in the co-op. I was like, I'm just gonna grab that as well.
Yeah, fucking.
We were both like mentally ready to diet.
Yeah.
I was
good.
Appetite was shit, but yeah, like food's still high. Cardio's just on a rest day, half an hour. It's really easy so far.
Yeah.
But I think if it's not easy over 16 weeks out, you've done something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you are covered in sweat when you get off the stairmaster.
Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But that's the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
I don't like when people are like, oh, don't try that hard in cardio. I want to like be fucked after cardio.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I've done anything.
Well, it's the same as anything else, right? Like you want to give 100% in everything, right? When it comes to training. So why would it be any different for cardio?
Yeah. No, it's been really easy so far. I'm really flat today. I hate when people say, I'm flat, bro. You're not.
You'd have to be flat on the day you come here, right?
Yeah.
You're asking your coach for more food is basically what you're doing.
Joe literally laughed at you in your check-in.
Yeah, Joe laughed at me on my check-in and was like, mate, you're so flat. But it's like, he also, what he did, which I've never really done before, is he kept training day and non-training day nutrition on my days off. So
okay.
I normally train 4 days a week, 3 days off. So I was still having 4 training days a week, food. And weight, like every single day I lost weight. It was weird.
Okay, so wait, were you not carb cycling then at all?
How do you mean?
In that period. So you said that there wasn't any difference between rest day and training day?
No, so what I say, normally if I deload, I just have rest day food every day.
Okay.
But he was making me have training day on what would normally be a training day.
Right. Okay.
So
okay.
Food takes me really, really hot. I'm like stuffed, to be fair, or not. And it's just every day it's come off.
That's the best place to be.
I know. And I'm like thinking, this has got to stop at some point.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be fair. But at the same time, when Joe makes a change and it's less food, I get excited.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm going to be leaner next week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's that guarantee, isn't there, that, hey, look, if there's something like that changing.
You reckon it's come off so fast because of how lean you were for so long last year?
You weren't really off season for very long. Not what I could say.
Well, when did I start?
Like March,
April. And pushed till, yeah. So I didn't get up to like my previous heaviest body weight because I wasn't in it that long. But if you compared the same body, I was only like 7 pounds off my highest.
Okay.
Just looked completely different. I was a blob last time.
Been there, mate.
Just like I had no muscle. Like, yeah. And that's why you look like. I think people look shit in off season if you've got no muscle. And not being up. This is the best I've looked like at that weight ever. So I've definitely put something on.
Yeah.
But
do you use like previous like body weight marks as being like the baseline for the next like stage of like preparation or anything like that?
Nah, I don't think like that. I just think just get back body fat off.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
When it comes off, it comes off. Yeah. But I'm really I feel in the groove at the moment, so I'm really enjoying it.
Awesome.
And just because when it comes off easy, you think, oh fucking hell, yeah, buzzing. When it stalls and nothing's coming off, you're thinking, fucking hell,
what are we doing here?
Give me the clean.
What about you, Soph, then? What are your plans in terms of diet and everything else this year?
Well, I've started a diet. So I did what... And I
only because you were ready to.
Yeah, there was my weight wasn't going up, but my appetite was still like... I was eating like you said, I think it was just under 5,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was still like, craving takeaways, and my appetite was just ridiculous. But
I've never seen anything like... It was like I can get the food in even when I'm like full. I'll get it in and I'll eat whatever.
Yeah.
You were like getting all the food in and being like, I'm still starving. What?
Yeah, I don't like being hungry. So, but my weight just was like
not moving.
Yeah, not having any of it. In fact, I think when we went away, and I probably didn't eat enough protein for like a week, lost a couple of pounds now. So
shit.
I was like, right, I need to diet. And to be honest with you, I did, and I do want to compete this year. But I can't hack this uncertainty. I can't prep without my routine. I need my gym. I need to be training exactly how I want to train. I need to be going to the office every day. I just like my usual routine. And unlike you, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't call it a prep, because to me, if I was going to get on stage, it would have to be I'm doing everything possible. Whereas now it's I'm doing what I can, not what I want, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But with the fact that my weight wasn't going up, I felt like a fucking mess after Christmas, and then you were starting.
But the thing is, Sophie's mess is completely different to our versions of mess.
Okay.
Like,
I think everyone feels like that.
Yeah, everyone feels like that.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, you were starting a diet, and I just thought, let's start.
Yeah.
And then so I started what was meant to be a prep, and then a week later we went back into lockdown.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, this is a diet then, not a prep.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, we don't really fucking know what I'm doing.
No, we don't. We're just taking every week as it kind of comes and stuff.
Yeah.
Waiting for announcements.
And we're kind of playing around with what we're doing.
We're using the time to experiment a bit.
Yeah, we're pulling hard on a couple of days and then fueling up on a couple of days and then having like a normal training day diet. Like, So's very much like, she likes changes because she thinks something's going to happen. You don't like being stagnant.
No.
So
but then there's no point in me I can drop it easy. Yeah. And everything in me wants to just be like, right, let's get shredded. But I think, why? What is the point?
What is the point?
Goes on. No one's even seeing me. I'm not even at the gym.
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing, we both agreed, now is the perfect time to diet. You ain't going to gain any muscle.
No.
Like right now.
No.
I mean,
realistically.
You can. Probably not at the rate that you would like.
But with you prepping, it's just so much easier for both. Just like,
Yeah. So it's a chance for us to play around with Sophie and stuff because like
you're getting used to sort of we're kind of doing it together, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're just kind of getting used to what works.
Yeah. Because it seems at the moment, pull a little bit hard. As soon as you throw food at her, she drops weight, which is weird. But appetite's gone to shit.
Yeah, so we've been doing these awful 2-day refeeds.
When you say refeed, is it just like an actual refeed, or is it like a food binge, basically?
No,
it's structured for one.
Okay.
Yeah, So's very much has always been even in prep, it's like I'll have a pizza a week and stuff, or ice cream or whatever. But it's just been like 500 to 600 grams of carbs on day one, and then day two the same, but with a few added fats to slow things down. And she's just
really struggling, considering that I was wolfing down miles more than that in my off season. But I
think in the last 6 to 7 weeks your stomach shrank.
Really struggling. I'm not Papa John's since
just your body's adapting, I guess, right? Like you stay in the state for a certain amount of time, and then you get to that point where you're just like, this doesn't appeal to me.
You definitely dropped a lot of body fat this week, though.
Well, yeah. So after I really, really struggled at the weekend to get these, I mean, I got it in, didn't I? But I felt like shit.
What session?
No, the food.
Oh, the food. Yes.
I was like, how do you feel about pulling me hard on rest days to maybe just help me get the more food in on those days? So it's happened this week that my training's been all over the place. I've had to have 2 rest days in a row.
Right.
So yesterday and today, we've done these like pulling me right down days. And safe to say, I'm ready to eat tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think the thing that works for both of us, to be fair as well, is like having that reward thing.
I need a
reward,
or an end to the hunger.
Yeah, an end to the hunger. Like I remember my last diet, Joe would really pull me hard on a rest day, but then training day was like 4,000 calories. So I was like, well, I've only got to get through today, and then I've got a reward. I've got a treat tomorrow. But the downside was rest days that were like 1,400 calories. But it didn't matter. Well,
I've been in the office yesterday and today, and I've been like super busy, so it's been perfect time to just.
And I think that's helping me. This prep is that I'm so fucking busy.
Yeah,
it's just non-stop that I don't really think of food. Like I don't. Yeah, I'd love a pizza because I like pizza, but I'm not like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm craving a fucking bit. Like anyone mentioned, don't talk about food around me. Fuck off.
If he wasn't, I'd be getting one. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, completely.
So this is definitely the longest I've been since my 2019 prep without a meal off.
Yeah,
definitely.
Wow.
Dan gave me a pizza 5 weeks out.
Yeah.
Before that, I've not had it.
It just gets away. I mean, you've seen stage shots of Soap. Fucking peeled.
Yeah.
There's one video he sent me, and the glutes are leaner than most men's.
Yeah.
And getting body fat for female is fucking difficult.
You forget how shit you feel. Like I look back to that and I'm just like,
honestly,
how was I? Like I was at work and I just send emails to people that just made no fucking sense. I'd send them to the wrong people as well. Like, oh shit, just sent like a complete cost that they're not meant to know. Fuck.
I had
brain dead.
I had it where in my 2019 prep, one of my colleagues at work got really fucking worried about me because
I remember
they talked to me and I wouldn't even reply. I wouldn't even say anything, and I'd like just disappear for 30 minutes at lunch break and not talk to anyone, just sit outside and eat my food.
I don't eat in.
And it got to the point where she ended up finding my coach on Instagram ages and started DMing him saying, "I'm worried about you, mate."
Really?
I remember when I went round for like one last session before I was travelling to Joe's before the shoot, and I saw my mum and dad, and my dad was like, "You don't look well, Chris." He was like, I mean, it can't be healthy, this. Not Paul.
And I always say when my mum is disgusted by my face, that's when I'm nearly ready.
Yeah, that's how you know.
You look about 40.
Yeah, you go really skullhead. Can't wait for that.
Mine gets pretty bad. I look like one of the shrunken heads from Pirates of the Caribbean. Not a good look. With the pineapple on top as well.
When you made me laugh when you went brain dead before when we was training legs in the gym. I think it was like 2 weeks out from your show.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, bro, I'll put another plate on.
Is anyone home?
Yeah, is that all right? Jermaine? He went, I've just fucking answered.
There's a lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Brain shut off. All the blood had gone to my legs at that point. There was nothing up top.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we're like together when
I know I'm awful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I've said to you.
Yeah, you've warned me.
Yeah.
I'm never really that bad.
You're more laid back than me, I think, as a person. So
Yeah,
you'll just stay out of my way.
Yeah. I've already learned that in the morning. Anyway, just don't talk to Sophie in the morning. And then after about an hour, she's all over me again. So
Well, that's exciting. I mean, I'm excited to see like what happens in like 10 weeks time, for example, and seeing how you.
I'm looking forward to seeing what I look like in 10 weeks time.
Yeah,
because we can get you back on and compare faces.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we should do like
I'll do that.
a 6 week out or something. I don't
know. Yeah, like a little update
from a show that's not even probably going to happen. Brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. We're doing that as well for Kevin Stutz, I think, as well, because he's prepping. So that might be a good idea. Just to do it for a bunch of people who are actually prepping this year. Because best of luck to you guys. Fuck me, is it difficult this time? Yeah.
Yeah, I thrive off that though. To be honest, quite like it.
Grinding
challenge. It's a challenge.
Last night it was like during lockdown 1. So many people like, how are you still dieting, bro?
Yeah.
It's easy.
Gives you something to.
Yeah.
I was always kind of like, I'm not gonna be one of them fucking retards that preps during lockdown or diets during lockdown.
Here we are.
Yeah, but it has given me just something to fucking focus on.
Direction.
Yeah, and the routine. I mean, obviously, like as bodybuilders, we're like routines anyway. But my off seasons, I would say, I mean, I don't think I'm relaxed, but I mean, since I met you, you think I'm quite relaxed. Very relaxed, apparently, in my off season. So yeah, it just
you don't like.
I switch when I'm on the diet.
Yeah, you know how some people like off season, like these are meals. I don't have any more. I don't have any less. All this sort of stuff, and that's fine. And I'm very much like that. And I routinely just have one off-plan meal a week. Sweet.
Yeah.
Sophie's like, I've eaten that meal. I'm still hungry. I'm just going to go and like, have another meal.
Like if I just what I feel like my rule is in off season is I will not be hungry
Yeah.
Like that's what dieting's for. I will not be hungry enough. If I'm hungry and I'm not fat, then I'm ordering.
That's fair enough.
And I think it definitely works because
that's why I don't have a coach. No one wants to work with an idiot like that.
Yeah, but it works because even when I saw her eating all this shit, I was thinking, how does she look good still? And like every morning, I'm just like, yeah, you still look lean.
It's disturbing sometimes.
Would you say that that's your like genetic advantage that you have? So
100%, she's got elite tier genetics. That's not me being the boyfriend that's, oh my god, she's gonna be pro, but you have a pro-worthy physique when stage time,
and the thyroid that lets you do that as well.
You see, I don't know because I mean,
you're starting to believe.
I've only ever had my body, so I don't know if I,
of course,
can get away with eating more or than other people and stuff. But like at the same time, you see how I train.
I've never seen anyone train like it. It's retarded.
And I'm not, and I think a lot of people that, you know, I don't really post my day-to-day. I've never really been into posting the day-to-day of bodybuilding on Instagram. I don't share like my bodybuilding food, and most of the food I do share on Instagram is because that to me is interesting. Do you know what I mean? And no one wants to see what I eat every day, but a Papa John's is interesting. But like, and I don't ever share my training either, but
everyone would say the same, though. They'd go, I just far too much, can't recover from that. Well, she can recover from that
because I eat a lot.
Because she eats like fuck and literally does nothing all day.
Sleep all day.
Naps,
I've never known someone do nothing as much as
I do have a job.
Yeah, I know you have a job, but it's like any other hour of the day, it's nap time. If she's not napping, she's eating. If she's not eating or napping, she's training.
Well, there you go.
And I can't keep up with that training.
No, you don't like my style.
No, I don't like it. I just can't keep up with that.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day with Kevin because we would talk about like napping and recovering and stuff like that. And safe to say, the best progress I've ever made is when I'm eating a fuckload of food, training hard as shit, and I've got nothing to do in the daytime on my schedule. I could just nap like all the time.
Yeah.
And that's the.
I put naps come very high up on my priority.
I think so too.
I got through from work this evening at quarters. I got in at 5:30.
By
and I was like, right, well, we've got a podcast at 6:30. I need to get a nap in. So straight on the sofa when I get
Love it.
Take the naps away, she becomes human again.
Yeah. the training thing, kind of like when you've hit failure, that's when her set starts.
Yes.
I'm big into force reps.
Yeah. Everything is a force rep. Some of the sets, you haven't done one rep. Just someone else is doing it for you.
Yeah, Stu Garrington, who I've trained with quite a bit over the years. I don't know if you know him. He's an Alpha Pro.
That tells me all I need to know, I think.
Yeah.
Savage.
He was very close to like Dan Wellburn back in the day.
Okay.
He's got a gym just around the corner from my house. I've trained with him quite a bit over the last couple of years, and he's just fucking mental. Like the leg sessions, and there's just the sort of sessions that no one wants to do, and no one is doing them.
I guarantee no one is doing them because I've done a couple with him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, he looked like he was gonna cry when he came home. I honestly thought he was like, I feel like I might cry.
Never want to see that guy ever again. But we've both said, once all this shit's over, we'll get a session with him once a month.
Yeah.
Because I've never felt my body feel like that ever.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that's good because you know what? Sometimes you think I'm really working hard. Okay, go and do a session with him.
Yeah.
I know it's a completely different training style to anyone like at the moment does. It ain't a set and a back off set. It's 5 sets and you're doing 15 reps every set and you're adding weight every set. And pretty much the last set is 14 force reps on the leg press.
Yeah.
And it's hell.
Yeah.
But
no one's doing it.
Your body has never done that before. So it's probably going to grow.
Yeah. I'll always have like a couple of months. Like last summer I did like a couple of months in the gym where I wasn't training with Stu, and then like I booked in with him again on a weekend, and he just like you said, it's like, oh right, yeah, I've let things slip. Even though in my head I'm training like that in the gym, I'll go train with him and I'll realize, oh, that's what this is meant to be.
That's what it's always like. You always end up training with someone
Oh,
who trains that little bit more intense than you do. And it's a whole nother fucking level. And then you realize that you could just really keep going.
Yeah.
you push me to go work heavier, and I push you to do more. I think that's we kind of balance each other out.
Yeah, because like I'm doing more sets and stuff than I've ever done. But one, I'm really enjoying it. I still am recovering from it.
Yeah.
But if I was to do the sessions with Stu, like you were doing, like sometimes 4 times a week with him, I physically couldn't do it for more than a week, because you just want to die in there. It's like, it's not, and I don't sometimes find that enjoyable. I'm like, come on, man, like this is stupid now. But
if you can, it's only really good if you've got a very like chilled out lifestyle. I think that style of training.
Yeah, you can get away with it, I think. But it's like, I think we have found a good balance for training between us both at the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm looking forward to us being in the gym together, because we've only actually done.
Yeah, we've only had like a certain amount. I mean, our first date was
a leg session and Papa John.
Oh, it should be. Yeah.
And as soon as she did like the first set, I was like, yeah, she's the one.
I had that leg session, to be fair.
Yeah, I died that leg session.
But yeah, we've not actually trained in the gym together more than 5 times, probably.
Wow, probably 10 times. And then we went to Rip Gym.
Oh yeah,
no.
What's it called?
Fully Pumped. Norwich. And we went to Norwich. Fucking sick.
Dan's gym,
Yeah, it was sick.
That's a really good gym, actually.
It done a fair. We sometimes get a bit grumpy. Well, I get a bit grumpy with you. Actually, you as well.
No, we're both.
Yeah, we both get a bit grumpy, which are in a set. It's like, I've literally, there's no way. I've pretty much already failed. It's like 5 more. I'm like, and I just look at it like, you're stupid. But I like that.
I missed the with me bit off the end.
Yeah, with me. But at the same time, you're making me do it because you want me to be better.
Yeah, and I like watching you suffer.
And you're like, watching me feel like shit. But it's like, I did spot you properly, but you thought I left you hanging for ages.
You know when you're stuck in the middle of a rep?
Yeah.
I was on a hack squat, and I swear to God, I was in the middle of that rep for half an hour. And my eyes were closed. I was like, why isn't he fucking helping me?
I am known for the Casper spot. I'm not there.
Yeah.
Like, I am giving you the most minimal amount of help, and she went fucking mental at me.
2 fingers.
That was mild.
Yeah, that was mild. Fucking why are you spotting me?
Let's do some cues.
Let's do some questions then.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
Rambled there, big time.
You start, Jermaine. Let's go.
So I get some. Okay.
Yeah.
One second.
Oh.
On Insta. There we go. Okay, so we may as well get this one out of the way. Why is Gareth better looking?
He's not.
Yeah, listen. Who's that from?
Let's out him. It's from Kane.
Kane's got
long-standing fan.
Because I will out him for the most bizarre, sometimes perverted questions. So, bro, you haven't even got a picture on your Instagram. I bet you look like dog shit. I bet Gareth's better looking than you.
Oh, roasted. Any other comments?
Nah. I think that's enough for Kane.
Yeah. People are loving the you and Gareth
battle.
Yeah, which isn't a battle because you're not in the same class.
Yeah, because he's a midget.
Funnily enough, he's also of course he's followed by Gareth. Just thought I'd check that.
Sorry, Gareth.
Yeah, Kane, thank you for the question. Great.
Zero relevance or anything again.
Thanks, Kane. Next question. We have fucking lost my fucking post. There we go. One thing that Christian and Sophie can't bear about each other. Bear spelt wrong.
Oh. Who's that from?
Just some random fucking guy. I don't actually know who it is on Instagram.
Safe random guy. You can go first. I know what yours is.
I mean,
hairy bollocks.
Nah, bro, I'm trimmed all year round.
think I'm hairy than you.
My man.
Did you hear that?
No.
So says she thinks I'm hairier than her most of the time.
Said that now, I can never say that.
Nah, bro, it makes it look bigger anyway, doesn't it? So shave it.
Right, the things you did that annoy me, they're not big things, but
It was only supposed to be one thing.
Yeah, and you're about to make it. No.
Okay, I'll do the main thing then, which you already know is
Breathe.
when you make cream of rice. It takes so long.
I take so long making cream rice, and she's like,
and what he does is he waits until I'm just about to need the microwave.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
And I'll just be about to go to a work meeting, and I'll need to make my meal.
Yeah, and I'll let you have it.
Yeah, it's just annoying though.
Okay, brilliant.
Sophie's not good at sharing things, especially her kitchen.
We are now home wreckers.
One thing that annoys me about you.
I'm excited.
When she interrupts you making cream of rice.
Yeah. Microwave. Fuck off. This is art I'm making. No. Sometimes makes an extreme deal out of something, but then like 2 minutes later, it's like forgotten about.
Like what?
No, like you lose your head sometimes about stuff.
Oh
Yeah, that's not just so. That's Katie's. My missus is exactly the same. So,
yeah,
it's a woman thing, man.
Yeah, let you off.
I thought you were going to say the clothes in the bedroom.
Yeah, but I sorted that. So it's
Yeah,
nice.
okay, thanks.
sorted that.
Christian's the clean one.
No. Right. He has one job. So basically, we're living between homes at the moment. So we spend 5 nights of the week in York at mine, then we spend 2 nights of the week at yours in Birmingham. And so we're kind of like always on the go. So there's always loads of laundry. And
I'm the chief.
He's in charge of washing, put it in the dryer, take it upstairs, put it away, and I do everything else. Unless I ask, then you do help.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean I'm dirty.
No, neither of us are dirty.
That's right then.
Yeah, we're both clean and tidy.
Fucking hell. I think I'm cleaner here though than I'm at my own house.
100%. Yeah.
But
I think he's a bit scared of me.
No, but you're cleaner here than you are at mine.
I do the washing up.
Yeah.
I clean it fully down before we leave.
Yeah. After 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like to clean as I go. I like to clean as I go.
Awesome. Joe, throw us a question.
Fucking hell.
Change of pace. If you had to tear one muscle, what would it be?
This is fucked up.
The question was tear one muscle or die. So there you go.
What?
Does it have to be a big muscle group?
Yeah, it's got to be. You can't say the toe.
I'll say hamstring. So there you go.
What? Why would you want to?
What the fuck?
I've got hamstring DOMs at the moment. The thought of that's making me feel a bit crazy.
Why would you pick hamstrings?
No, you won't be able to sit down.
That's such a fucking big muscle
when
group as well.
hang on, when it's recovered, it doesn't look bad.
No, you're thinking aesthetics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine my biceps are shit, man. I can't tear my bicep. It'll just look like a fucking Save the Children arm.
What, like specifically, what part of the hamstring though? Do you mean like
bicep fin?
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my answer. Mine would be my trap.
Huh.
Your trap.
I've never heard of anyone tearing it. That'd be interesting.
There you go.
It could be a trendsetter. There you go.
I'm trying to think of ones which aren't just cop-outs, but also wouldn't be fucking awful and ruin a bodybuilding career at all.
Anything apart from the pec, man.
I'm going to go with calves because I don't have any. I never will because I can never be bothered to train them.
That's my answer right there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nah,
I hate training them, so I don't.
I've shit
I
all.
don't have any, so I wouldn't lose any tissue.
Yeah.
It would be pretty uncomfortable.
I couldn't do that. I'm obsessed with training calves and having big calves.
I wish I cared that much.
You can't wear shorts, man, with no calves.
Yeah, and I love wearing shorts.
I wear shorts as well, and I've got no fucking calves. Just wear high socks. It makes
You've got crazy hair to take the attention away from the calves.
You know what? I trained calves in my last off season. So like 2017, 2018, I put a lot of effort into them. I really, really did. And they just didn't look any fucking different. And I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to fucking bother anymore. So I haven't. And yeah, I just think, do you really need them?
Clearly not.
I have made big bouts of effort over the course of this off season so far.
Have you?
I've had like a period of like 3 months where I have actually put like I'll put them first in a session. I'll do them like really high frequency. And
I prefer doing them like at the beginning of the session, because you get sometimes feel like, especially if you're doing them with legs, you get to the end of your leg session, you're like,
oh, fuck
no, I'll just go home.
I can't leave the gym without doing calves. I love. Yeah, but because I like.
That's why you have calves, mate.
Yeah,
that's why I don't.
I think I've got calves because I used to be a fat cunt.
They are genetic, though.
I was a fat cunt. I still don't have calves.
Really? I thought that's like a given. Like if you've been fat.
But I've got like African sprinter calves, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, you are a different race.
Atrophied. Yeah.
Atrophy. Yeah.
You still didn't answer, Christian. What would you tear?
Me?
Yeah.
I said traps, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What does a torn trap actually look like visually? What would that even look like?
It's flat.
Just one higher than the other. Yeah.
Oh, torn trapezius muscle. Oh, there's a picture of a guy going, oh, oh.
Just gets a bit red. Nothing to worry about.
You just get muscle spasms, soreness, aching.
Images.
Does it start glowing or no?
Right.
Oh, look.
No.
Here we go. That's an image.
There's
Is
no
that WikiHow?
Image of a torn trap, though.
That's upsetting.
Well, I'm going to tear it. And
Someone must have torn their trap.
It's saying there's loads of it.
It's got to be a strong man.
Yeah, there'll be someone out there who was deadlifting and fucked it.
Some idiot would have.
Yeah.
Right. How does Sophie like her oats? Sloppy like Thorburn or concrete like Keithy?
Can I just say one thing? I don't think Jack Thorburns are sloppy.
I quite like his consistency.
Well, it'll be on his story.
I like him. I like him really concrete-ish, to be honest.
In off season,
you drop some raisins on it and some cinnamon, banging.
Raisin cinnamon. I was on about this the other day.
Off season, a bit more running.
Hang on, Jermaine. What do you mean?
They're oats.
Yeah.
Raisins and cinnamon. What was you talking about?
No, that's slop. That.
Yeah.
That was quite a good.
It's like prison food to me.
Right.
It's not just bright. Christian, is it the bright red ones?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking bowl of lava.
So, how do you like your oats? I'd say in between concrete and slop.
Yeah, when I'm dieting and they're reducing, sloppy looks more
semi-set tarmac.
Yeah, like in off season, I like it to be almost like a flapjack. It's like
yeah.
I think I like it the other way round. I think I like it more runny in off season.
Then you've just got like a huge.
Yeah, but it's easier to actually get it down you. There's less fucking chewing and shit like that.
Do you do the Rick piano? We just pour boiling water in and just drink it.
Yeah. And then in prep, I like it more like a brick because it takes me more time to fucking eat. So
yeah,
that'd be my logic.
Yeah.
When you're on 5,000 calories in prep, you know.
Huh?
I said when you're on 5,000 calories in prep, like someone, you know, it's probably not.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah. At my last prep, I got what was my lowest? I was sub 200. I was sub 200 grams of carbs on the training day.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was fucking rough.
That ain't that bad.
These 2 low days I've done have been pretty savage. What I think my carbs 150 today.
160.
Yeah.
Which is very low for Soph.
Yeah, so my oats today have been 50 grams each, which is shit. Like that. They were as sloppy as I could get them. You know, it's bad when you like you cook them and then you go back to the sink, add more water in, mix it up, put it back in again.
Have you ever done the fucking bicarbonate thing that George does? He'll put like fucking baking powder and stuff in the oats, and it fucking inflates the bowl. Yeah, I've tried that before. You just put like bicarb in, mix it loads, put it in the microwave, and it just fills to the brim. Gotta be careful though.
I will say about that though is you're not going to be fuller from that.
No, it's just the fucking mental illusion of it.
Yeah.
And it's tragic when it goes wrong and it just explodes in the microwave. It's really not worth it.
So I tried cream of rice for the first time last month.
Yeah.
Really?
Out of 10, give us the verdict.
Right. So at first I was like, I was like, why are people like going mad over mashed potato?
Powdered smash in it.
Yeah,
I will say, Soph doesn't mix whey into cream of rice.
Okay.
I know, I like to drink my way. But yeah, the first one to try it, I was just like horrified. And I was like, there's no way anyone likes this. Because I'm not a fussy eater. And I was just like, why are people eating flavoured mashed potato?
But this is Sophie's logic though. She's like, oh, I'll eat that in prep because I really won't want to eat it.
Yeah.
So like I'll be full.
Yeah, I won't want to eat more.
I won't want to eat more.
So we put it in my diet because I was like, you know what, that's disgusting. Put it in my prep diet.
Yeah.
And I'll just be glad it's the meal.
And you'll learn to love it.
But then we got these new flavours and things have taken a turn.
Yeah. What flavours?
It's the bodybuilding warehouse stuff.
Yeah.
It's fucking good, you know.
Is it good?
I'll get
Because like the double chocolate.
I had a client, and I recommended it to him because they were struggling to get food in. This is like a client I'd started with them. They're like, this is a lot of food for me. I was like, okay, maybe try some other alternatives to get your carbs in. Great, cool. They ordered, I don't know why they did this. They ordered 5 kilos of vanilla fucking cream of rice off the bat. Hadn't even tried it before. Didn't like it. Ended up giving it to me. So now I've just got 5 kilos just sat there, barely being touched because I'm still making way through my own.
like the
Few lines through the podcast.
It is nice when you make it right.
Yeah, and do you know what I quite like about it on prep as well, or even off season? I like there to be like 2 elements to each of my meals. Like I like to kind of have like something savoury and then something sweet. So like rather than having chicken and rice, I can have chicken with some veg and then a bowl of cream of rice. It just makes it a bit more exciting.
I like that. I'm very much a textures sort of person. I like having loads of different textures in one meal.
This is where the raisins come in. Just amazing.
Raisins does sound good.
So good.
I did like frozen fruit for a while. I did like that.
We get through so much fruit.
Yeah.
The best thing about the frozen fruit is you pour it into the cream of rice and mix it in. You don't have to bother,
Yeah, just leave it sorted.
Yeah. And then the cream of rice doesn't burn your mouth either because oats are the worst at that.
Yeah.
Like when you're starving, you need your bowl of oats. I just put them in the freezer, don't I? As soon as they're done, put them in the freezer and then wait 5 minutes.
Defrost everything else in the freezer, take them out. Well, next question, Joe.
Right. Does sex get better as the body weight comes off?
Stay tuned to find out.
Science would say yes.
Check in at 6 weeks out.
No, yeah. I'm 21 pounds down now, and I am so fucking horny.
You're a nightmare.
Can you perform better?
Yeah, because I'm not fucking out of breath as much.
Yeah.
There was times at the end when I was just like, after dying. I like to do the work, so it's like I was just getting gassed.
Just pass out by the end of it.
Yeah, literally. Like, give me a minute.
Just oxygen.
As you get leaner, you're still interested in sex.
It'll get to a point where I'm just like, don't look at me.
For what reason?
No, I won't be horny.
All right, good.
You won't.
That won't be.
No. Yeah, as I get right now, where I'm like,
you've still got energy.
I'm looking okay. Wouldn't say I'm lean, but my sex drive's definitely higher.
I think that's sort of like 8 to 6 week out mark where is always best because you're in shape.
Yeah.
You look mint in the gym with the pump. You've still got energy. Yeah, you're probably hungry between some meals, but you're not, just thinking about food.
It's a sweet spot.
Yeah.
And then you get past that, and you would have thought before prep that you'd be everyone's cup of tea, but you just don't even want to look at anyone by that point. And it's tragic.
Yeah.
I remember one diet, and I was single, and I thought I'd lost my ability to have a boner ever again in my entire life.
Yeah.
I didn't have hard on for probably over 12 weeks. Didn't have a wank for probably over 12
That's a long time, man.
Yeah, because I just couldn't be asked. And like I had because I didn't have a miss, had no stimulus. And I was thinking, do you reckon my dick's ever going to go up again? So I had to test
that existential crisis.
I had to test it out, and it was sound.
Yeah, for me, it was like I think for most people, it's a case of in that first week after the end of a diet, after the shows are done or whatever, it just all kicks back in straight away for a lot of people. But
I remember I kept some cardio in after coming out of my diet in 2019. And, like you don't realise how shit you feel doing your cardio when you're that lean, and then when you do it when you've got actually some fucking food in you and some energy. I remember doing cardio thinking, oh, this is what it's meant to feel like. Like you do just get. I felt amazing after that diet when I put my food back in, but I was the same. I completely lost my sex.
I really want to bring this story up. Well, the first sort of encounters me and Joe had in the gym was...
It wasn't sexual, by the way.
What?
I said it wasn't sexual, by the way.
It wasn't, no. Not this time. So yeah, me and him were doing cardio because he said he wanted to come do cardio with me on the stairs one morning. I was like, sure, tag along. So we're there doing cardio. About maybe, I think we're about at the 30-minute mark on the stairs. He says, oh, I'm going to stop because I feel a bit dizzy or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine, whatever. He's not prepping, and he's just been dropped into doing stairs and having not done stairs recently at all. So he gets off, just vomits at the bottom of the Stairmaster.
It was about, it must have been about 6:10 in the morning, and all I'd had was an orange Monster. Oh man, it was horrible. All over the gym, all over the stairs.
How did you feel when you were actually doing it?
What was that?
How did you feel like in yourself when you were on the Stairmaster? Did you not get to the point where you're like, or was that when you did
it? It was almost projectile.
I felt like this. I was like,
weird.
I feel all right. I feel shit. I'm supposed to feel shit. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. And then I'd finished. I got off and I thought, I don't feel great. You know, when you just burp and it starts, there was no stopping it, and I had to like hold my fucking mouth like this, run down the stairs in the gym, out to the outside, and then just everywhere all over the fucking floor.
I think it's also important to bear in mind, I didn't really react or do anything during this time. I was still on the stairs, just looking at him vomiting at the bottom of the stairs, and carried on for a few more minutes before I got off. I was like, fuck, I'm going to have to go check on him because he's outside vomiting. So I went down, checked on him, but he's fine, and then went back up, finished cardio, cool.
I've never vomited cardio. Have you?
No.
From training.
I've gotten like a bit lightheaded sometimes.
Yeah, when I've been on prep, I remember a couple of times I'd sort of get to the halfway point and be like, I just need to pause it and just, am I going to faint? No, I'm okay. Keep going.
I will just throw in though that I was anemic at the time.
Yes, that is true.
Unknowingly to me.
He didn't know, but he was anemic, which is fucked. The fact that you were doing that.
It made me laugh as well when you're talking about feeling shit on like lower food and stuff and sex drive. Last summer, just before, well, was it summer? No, it was about April. Just before I went into hospital and stuff and had all my shit done. I was dieting on probably around 1,500 a day, and 3 of my meals were just whey and peanut butter. And I was fucking anemic. I was everything I didn't know at the time. And there was this one day I was there. I was like eating it, and I just collapsed. And I don't remember anything for about 6 hours after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe, it is a miracle that you're still alive, mate. I hope you realise that.
If it wasn't for my mom saying,
how can anemia be then? Because I used to be anemic, but I should say it's mine.
So mine's like health issue caused, and I was bad. I think the level's supposed to be like between 10 and 12 or something like that, and I was at 3 or something like that. And the specialist was like, if you didn't come this week, you'd probably been dead.
What causes severe anemia then like that?
I've got colitis and stuff. So when I pass, like in the bathroom, sometimes if I'm having a flare up, there's a lot of blood, and this was going on for about 3 to 4 months, just slowly.
It's just like blood loss.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, but when you take iron tablets for anemia, they stop you shitting.
Yeah, I know, but the shit stops then. And then everything gets like It goes too firm. I get too constipated, and because it's ulcered in the tube, nothing can move. So then just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
you can get, iron syrup.
I'm on loads of different like meds for it now, anyway. So
apparently the syrup doesn't make you as constipated.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've had about 6 blood transfusions since then.
Yeah.
So the best.
If you want to know about poo, come to me.
I don't think there's anything in my body that's actually my blood anymore. I've had about 60 in about 12 months.
The best part about it is that during this entire time, you were still training. And I was training with you a lot of the time, and you were training hard as well. That's the thing.
I remember you saying, like we hadn't trained for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And you were like, mate, you look a bit pale. I was like, I just don't feel great. All right, let's do legs.
Anemic people are pale, aren't they?
Yeah. I remember when Matt Tofton came to the gym with his missus, because he was doing his pre-show pump up there, and she was getting tanned upstairs.
Yeah,
what?
We're big fans of Matt Tofton.
Fucking love Tofton. He's good.
And I was doing all this shit, and he was doing like his pre-show pics for SAS, and his missus come down from getting tanned, and she went, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, don't worry. I've got a condition." And Matt was like, "Yeah." He started explaining, and I think Matt tried to make me feel better because she just had like the final coat of tan on before the show, and he went, "Well, anyone who looked tan next to you, you look fucking brown." So,
do you know that's how you know it's bad, mate? Though, because someone who's show lean has been dieting for however long, probably looks like a crackhead, is saying, I think
I was blue at the time. I wasn't even white anymore. I just looked like a big artery.
The human artery.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway.
Next question.
Stimmy Max versus Clean Kill. What's better pre-bedroom? Any preference? And
I would say, well, I've never done that. I don't normally need a pre-workout for sex. Fucking ready to go, mate. I'd say Clean Kill for sure, because the focus is insane, and you don't get any like drop off for like 3 hours. Not that I'd go for 3 hours, more like 3 minutes or something. But Stimmy Max, I think I'd just be like forced to be reckoned with.
Well, that's
dangerous.
The insides.
Yeah. Stimmy Max Black.
Stimmy Max Black still gives me incredible anxiety. Free in the range, strong. So Stimmy Max Pro, Stimmy Max Black, and it's like the strongest. And every time I take it, man, I'm like, oh man, I'm just not feeling right, man. And then when you're not feeling right about something, it makes you more anxious about not feeling right. I'm thinking, I just shouldn't took me, man. I don't know what.
I remember as well.
Going like this, itching.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
I think I did Dark Side as well just before I went into hospital, and I was doing deadlifts, and because there's nothing to get like it can't. There was barely any fucking blood in me, so it doesn't get absorbed properly. So I'm in there. I've done Dark Side. I'm doing deadlifts. I'm like this. Around. I'd done like 2 reps. I was like, and I had to rest for like 10 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm going home. Fuck this. And that was the day before I went in. So
hit me, man.
Yeah.
So
man.
you like, did you know something was wrong? Or did you
I have like a really big pain tolerance, not to toot my own horn and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's all right. It'll pass. It'll get better, because I'd had it before and it went away.
And it had gone away,
and stuff, but it had gone untreated for like a year. And then my mum was like, fuck this. We're going to the hospital. This is getting sorted. And it's a good job. So there you go.
Men are always in denial of something being wrong.
I'm fine.
It's that prep mentality, isn't it? You know?
Mom. That's all I shouted.
Mom. Plastic.
It's just that prep mentality you had, though, because you're like, yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. I don't even realize how shit I feel. Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
That conjoined with fucking, I don't know, like 1,500 calories. Yeah, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. That reminds me of like, I remember, we've pretty much spoke about this on this podcast already, but like, I remember when people were asking me like, oh, how do you feel when I was dieting? How do you feel like? And it was like the last 2 weeks. I was like, man, I feel great. Like Joe's handled this so well. And then I remember putting food in, and I was like running up the stairs. And then I realized I was like, oh, this is what I couldn't lift my feet last week, but I felt great.
Yeah.
It's I always just get like really draggy feet.
Yeah. For me, it's when I like post show, it was in between shows. Me and my family went and stayed somewhere in Wales. It was in what's the fucking town called? Where the Dungeon Gym is.
Tenby.
Yeah, Tenby. So that's which coaches? Fucking Yoda Hills Gym, like his old training center where he trained like Flex and people like that. So I was training at the Dungeon Gym, and I was there with family, and they were like, "Oh, let's go on walks on the beach."
Oh no, absolutely not.
And halfway through, I had to stop because I was like, "I'm walking in between shows. Like I'm show ready lean right now, and I'm walking on a fucking beach."
You don't realize how awful it is. I did a similar thing between shows in 2019. I went this. Well, you won't probably know it. It's called Malham Cove up near Skipton, and it's like this huge like cliff edge in the countryside. And there's like 300 steps up the side, and then you walk right across the top of the cliff edge and back down. Well, I did that between shows. And I remember I whizzed up the stairs because it was like, I've been doing 40 minutes Stairmaster a day. That bit was easy.
Yeah.
I overtook like 50 people on the way up.
Yeah.
Because, all right, for Bix, it's a really nice day. And then like about 15 minutes later across the top, I just literally felt like I was going to die. I was like, oh my God, and I was sat there just like got all shaky. I was eating my tuna and rice at the top and something like that. I need to go home. This is awful. What have I done? And it is just don't realize.
It's like the paranoia starts to set in as well when that happens. Like I was the same way. I was on the beach. I stopped on the beach. I sat on the beach while my family were like, okay, we'll just like go and fucking play in the shallows, like whatever, cool. And I was just laid there, and I ended up falling asleep for maybe 2 hours until my mum came over and was like shaking me awake because she thought I'd like died because of how fucking because I was pale, it was cold, I was on the beach, and I looked like Skeletor. So she was.
If you hadn't seen you for a couple of months before that, she probably thought you'd picked up a smack addiction or something like that.
If people, well, I think that's what people thought, to be honest, because as horrible as it sounds, a lot of the homeless people around the local shop started treating me different. That's all I'll say.
They started offering you money instead.
Well, I spent most of my summer walking around in pretty much the same 3 pairs of shorts, the same 3 jumpers and slides.
That's just reminded me of
and that's it.
Something that happened very recently with me and you, where we went into Tesco and Chris didn't have a mask, and they thought I was his carer.
Like every day.
They thought I was his carer.
Because I was clinging on to her arm.
Yeah, we were like this.
To make them feel like I was like disabled or something.
And I had a mask on. And we walked into and the 2 women, and do you need any assistance?
Oh my God. Did you play it off as well? Did you just keep up with the appearance?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh well.
I reckon it's a tactic they've got between them, so to make people feel bad about wearing masks, just make them feel like they're disabled.
Oh my God. Do you know, a good thing we aren't sponsored.
It made us laugh. Anyway.
Yeah, it made us laugh.
Yeah, no, that's really fucked up, but kind of funny. Do you know what? I can't wait for the day where we don't have to wear masks to go anywhere.
I know.
It's yeah.
Do you know what though? When it was cold, they were quite handy.
Yes.
Yes. We kept ours on a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually practical at that point. My lips weren't as chapped, and that's about it. But now I'm like, oh, it's gonna get hot, and my face is gonna get sweaty again. It's gonna be gross.
So like when you've got a mask on, you've got headphones on, you've got glasses on, you're just like, I'm any part of my face in like contact with the air right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you wear all black, you look like one of them celebrities who's trying to not look like a celebrity.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes I have to do.
They're saying that.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I know, Christian.
That's what they're saying. Like 2 years of mask wearing.
No.
Christ.
I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day. How if this keeps up, there will be some people out there who turned 18 and 21 while in lockdown.
It's not that.
And they've not experienced any of the fucking world in that time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
No, it's mad.
Yeah.
And look, and kids growing up, like toddlers who are just starting to be able to remember stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're not seeing anything.
Yeah. Their first memory will be of some fucking blue masks on people's faces.
Yeah.
Staring at them. Yeah.
It's
Feels
fucked.
bad, man. Right, Joe, do you have a more uplifting question?
That got fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can you give us a more entertaining question?
I wanted to close the show with this. We've had Christian's answer about 3 different fucking times when he's been on. But let's bring back the food question, Jermaine.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
But this is specifically for you. So you're on death row, about to go to the chair. You got a starter, main, and dessert. What you having?
Ooh, I love shit like this, mate.
It's a great
Starter. Oh, that's why I struggle with the start. Like, can it be like a main?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have what you want. It's definitely.
I mean, dessert. It's your final meal. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
It doesn't have to be real food either, as Kinsey Clough explained before. He wants like a nice portion of ass before he goes to the chair.
Yeah. So
I'll eat yours.
So for starter, I'd have some sort of like, a fillet steak.
Mm-hmm.
Blue, like a proper
Blue.
nice cut. Basically,
Okay.
just in fact, don't bother cooking it. Just give me a raw.
Okay.
I'll have that with some, pretty much what we had at that place. With some mac and cheese mac and cheese and some garlic bread.
Are we still on the starter? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Just wanted to clarify.
I told you, mate. Appetite.
The side, so like a nice steak with some blue cheese sauce, mac and cheese, garlic bread. That would be my starter. Main would be a Papa John's stuffed crust, half and half double pepperoni.
Excellent.
Half either chicken barbecue or Hawaiian, depending on how.
This is very on brand so far. Yeah. Carry on.
Dessert would be, what's that Ben & Jerry's I really like? The top one. The top.
Oh shit! What was it? It wasn't salted caramel brownie.
Oh yeah, I've had that one.
One of the ones that's got the chocolate tops layer on it.
Have you tried the new ones with the sprinkles?
No, it was dieting.
Oh yeah, of course. Pretty good though.
There's people, bro, that send it me on Instagram.
Good.
I'm like, bro, fuck off.
Not to be a massive dick. What are your individual favorite ice creams?
Peanut butter cup.
Mine would be that. I like caramel sutra a lot. I like half baked. I tell you what, I am a fan of the Magnum tubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
The double chocolate and the salted caramel.
The dark chocolate raspberries crack for me. In terms of, I don't have a favourite.
We just like it a lot.
Yeah, Haagen-Dazs salted caramel, unbelievable.
Fair.
I like
Aldi chocolate orange is all right as well.
I haven't tried that yet. I do want to. Any Ben and Jerry's, to be honest, I'll eat.
Yeah. I quite like. I haven't tried many of them, but I do quite like Netflix and chilled.
Pretty good. Yeah. Although the ingredient sells it more than the ice cream does.
Yes.
It's not as good as the box says.
I agree.
So good together is legit.
That is very good.
I like any of them that have got brownies in.
Yeah, you love the brownies.
Yeah, I'm a fan of brownies. And
I wish they didn't make those packs of cookie dough. They need to make the packs of brownies.
Brownie chunks.
No, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sorry, back to you, Soph.
I'd have one of many Ben & Jerry's. No, I'd go for Sainsbury's Taste of Difference triple chocolate Belgian cookies, slightly heated up in the microwave, and then all of the ice cream on top.
No cookie dealer. Goddamn.
I do like cookie dealer, but do you know what? Cookie dealer isn't a cookie. It's like a cake.
It's cake, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I like. Yeah, have you ever had the Sainsbury's Taste of Difference ones, the freshly cut?
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking good. Like nothing beats that, and they're always squidgy. They're never over.
It's very consistent.
You do that, and your hand goes in.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So they're my go-to.
Fucking awesome. Yeah.
So that's
awesome.
I'm sure I'd probably kill myself eating that.
Maybe that's a thing for you to try post-challenge. Just do a death row challenge and just.
I know post-show that wouldn't even. It wouldn't touch the sides. I'm honestly like not
Bottomless pit.
Like I sometimes look back at things I've eaten, and like even before I went on stage at my last show, before the results, so I'd already done like, you know, all the judging had been done, and I was eating then before I went. I hadn't even finished being on stage, and I was like eating cookies, granola bars. On the way back, I had, you know, the big family tubs of Nutella.
Yeah.
I got through a whole jar, dipping mini donuts in, and once I ran out of mini donuts, I just ate it with my finger, whole jar. And then I went to eat all night.
Post show is like that though. Like you don't realize it necessarily until you actually have something. For me, like I had it where I think it was me, Tim, and a bunch of other people. Post show went to Nando's because it was the only thing that was fucking open. I was considering getting like just chicken thighs and literally super grain salad and some other shit. And they insisted that I get a 2-person platter, and I fucking just slammed the whole thing and then ate donuts afterwards.
You don't realize you'll have like a bit of like fruit, and you're like, oh, this is so sweet and nice. And then like post show, you have actual sweet food, and you're like, holy shit, this is like crack. It's so good. Yeah.
I tried to drink like I guess it was like a carton of mango juice. And
after you've eaten loads.
After I'd eaten that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was my mistake. That was my mistake. So I drank it. I only got halfway through it before my stomach started cramping like fuck. Yeah, I looked like a Ninja Turtle. And yeah, I just passed out.
It's
with
really
my stomach
painful
cramping
when you
up.
have loads of water after you've eaten loads of shit.
Yeah, it was rough. And then I think it was a good thing I actually drank that, because I think otherwise I could have probably eaten a fair bit more that evening.
Yeah, it does help.
It just stomach cramps stopped me binging. Yeah, it was fucking rough, man.
No,
right.
This has been awesome.
Yeah, this has been a good one.
What can we say?
Yeah.
And it's the Christian.
Well, how many times have you been on now, Christian?
3 or 4.
You're 4 for 4.
I think this is the 4th one.
We're going to do a Christmas special one, but then we didn't.
Yeah, sort of popped up. We only released one. I was going to do 2, but
it turned into a whole mess because I went back home to my mum's, and my mum's upload and download speed on their internet, which is prehistoric, was like 0.3 megabytes per hour. Honestly, I was just using my data the whole time when I was there, and it was just gonna be too much of a nightmare to set up and actually make it happen. But while I'm back here, I'm all right. When I'm back in Birmingham, yeah, they have since as well got a new internet package and had super fast broadband put in, so should be fine when I go back home now. So it should be good. They put it in for the podcast.
Amazing.
My family is committed.
Parent goals.
Exactly. Right. Shall we wrap it up there?
Yeah, man. Do the honors.
Guys, thank you for coming on. This has been fucking fantastic as per. And yeah, we'll have another catch up with you in 10 weeks time or whatever it is, when you're 6 weeks out.
Yeah, we'll be sat further apart.
Yeah, that's fine.
Separate cameras.
Have it set up on either side of the table. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. Do you want to plug yourselves real quick before you go?
Do you want to plug yourself?
Can you be asked?
Soph's not into that. You can
plug me for me if you want. I've got a private profile.
I'll plug you.
God's sake.
Christian. Christian_Physique Collective for me. And
yeah, that's changed. Yeah.
Sophie is Sophie _A J. Sophie AJ. Sag.
Request to follow me, and I probably won't.
Yeah. I have to check them out first. Oh, that guy's a pervert, don't bother. Oh, that Kane Edgar pervert.
Kane's got his money's worth for that question this week. Well,
yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for listening to the Off the Script podcast. We will be back next time with another special guest, which is yet to be announced. All right, thank you, guys. Catch you later. Bye-bye.